Cancer, August 12th, 2026 carries an emotional but powerful energy around you. The tarot suggests that today may reveal something you've been sensing for a while but haven't been able to fully understand. A situation that has felt uncertain could begin making sense, and a person who has been difficult to read may finally show you where they truly stand. This is not necessarily a day of loud or dramatic changes. Instead, the energy feels deeper. Something is shifting beneath the surface. You may wake up with a strange feeling that today is different. Perhaps you can't explain why. You may simply feel more sensitive, more intuitive, and more aware of the people and situations around you. Trust that awareness. Cancer, you've probably been carrying something emotionally for longer than you admit. It could be a relationship, a family concern, a financial problem, or uncertainty about your future. You've tried to stay strong, but part of you has been asking the same question again and again. When is this finally going to change? The tarot's answer is that change is already beginning. You may not see the final result yet, but the first signs can appear today. A message, a conversation, a decision, an unexpected opportunity, or information that suddenly connects several pieces of a confusing situation. Pay close attention to what people say today, especially when someone speaks more honestly than usual. There could be something hidden between the words. Professionally, Cancer, the energy around your career is encouraging. If you've been working hard without receiving enough recognition, the situation may gradually begin to turn in your favor. Someone may finally notice how much effort you've been putting in. A manager could give you more responsibility. A client could appreciate your work. A colleague may recommend you for something, or someone outside your current workplace could bring an opportunity that you hadn't considered. Don't underestimate a recommendation today. Sometimes the person who opens your next door isn't the person you expected. If you're looking for a new job, the tarot encourages you not to stay completely silent about your plans. Talk to people. Reach out. Update your information. Let others know what you're searching for. You may discover that an opportunity is closer than you thought. For Cancer entrepreneurs and business owners, August 12th could bring a useful idea or conversation. A partnership, new customer, online opportunity, or change in strategy may help you see your business differently. But don't rush. Not every opportunity is meant to be accepted immediately. Study the details. Ask questions. Look at the long-term consequences. Your intuition is strong, but combine it with practical thinking. Financially, the tarot shows that you're entering a period where stability becomes increasingly important. You may have been thinking more seriously about your money recently. Perhaps you want to save more. Maybe you've been dealing with an unexpected expense. Perhaps a payment has been delayed. Or maybe you're simply tired of worrying about whether you have enough. August 12th brings a reminder. Your financial future is built through small decisions, not one dramatic moment. Look at what you can control. Your spending, your savings, your skills, your sources of income, your financial priorities. A small adjustment today could make a noticeable difference later. There may also be an unexpected financial development. Payment could arrive. Someone could repay you. You might discover a new way to earn money. Or a professional opportunity could eventually lead to better financial stability. Don't expect everything to happen instantly. The tarot is showing movement, not necessarily immediate results. And Cancer, there is a warning about helping other people financially. You have a generous heart. When someone you love is struggling, your first instinct may be to help. But don't sacrifice your own stability just to rescue someone else. You can care without taking responsibility for everything. You can support someone without putting your own future at risk. This lesson could be particularly important today. Now, when it comes to love, Cancer, the energy becomes much more emotional. If you're single, someone may be thinking about you more than you realize. This person may not be expressing their feelings openly. They could be waiting for the right moment. They might be afraid of rejection, or perhaps they don't know whether you're emotionally available. You may notice a subtle change in their behavior, a message that feels different, more attention, a sudden invitation, compliment, or a conversation that seems to carry more emotion than usual. Don't rush to define it. Let the connection develop naturally. The tarot suggests that something meaningful may be growing slowly. And slow doesn't mean weak. Sometimes slow means real. If you're already in a relationship, August 12th could bring an emotional conversation with your partner. Something that has been left unsaid may finally come out. Perhaps one of you has been feeling misunderstood. Maybe you've both been avoiding a difficult subject. Or perhaps there are plans for the future that need to be discussed. Don't be afraid of honest conversations. A relationship doesn't become stronger by avoiding difficult subjects. It becomes stronger when two people can speak honestly and still choose to understand each other. Cancer, you often feel things deeply. Sometimes you know your partner is upset before they say anything. But don't assume that every feeling you sense is automatically the truth. Listen. Give the other person a chance to explain. You may discover that what you feared wasn't actually what was happening. There is also a strong possibility of someone from your past appearing in your thoughts or even returning to your life. This could be a former partner, an old friend, a family connection, or someone you once cared about deeply. Their return may awaken emotions you thought were gone. But the tarot asks you to be careful. Don't allow nostalgia to make the past look more beautiful than it really was. Remember the full story. Remember what hurt. Remember what you learned. If this person returns, watch their actions. Don't be convinced by words alone. If they truly want another chance, there should be evidence of change. And Cancer, you've changed too. You may no longer be the person who accepted things you once tolerated. That is growth. Your family could also play an important role today. A family member may come to you for advice. Someone could share a personal problem. Or you may find yourself thinking about a family situation that has been unresolved for some time. You may feel responsible for bringing everyone together. But remember, you cannot heal every person. You cannot solve every family problem. And you don't have to carry everyone's emotions. Protect your own peace. Your emotional health matters too. Your intuition is one of your greatest strengths on August 12th. You may experience unusually strong feelings about people or situations. You could have a vivid dream. You may repeatedly see a certain number. You might hear a phrase that seems strangely connected to something you've been thinking about. Or you may simply feel that you should wait before making a decision. Don't dismiss those feelings. But don't let fear control them either. Your intuition is usually calm. Fear is usually loud. Learn the difference. There may also be a moment today when you suddenly understand why something didn't work out in the past. Perhaps you lost a job you desperately wanted. Maybe a relationship ended. Maybe an opportunity disappeared. At the time, it felt like rejection. But now you're beginning to see another possibility. Maybe that door closed because it wasn't leading where you needed to go. The tarot suggests that something better may be forming in the space created by that ending. This is especially important for Cancer because you can hold onto emotional memories for a long time. You don't forget easily. But August 12th asks you to release something. Not because it wasn't important, but because it has already taught you what you needed to learn. You don't have to keep carrying yesterday into tomorrow. There could also be an unexpected change in your plans today. Someone may cancel. A meeting may move. An opportunity may appear suddenly. A person could change their mind. Don't panic. Not every unexpected change is negative. Sometimes life rearranges your plans because something else needs room to enter. If you experience a delay today, don't immediately assume you've lost your chance. Wait, observe. You may discover that the delay actually works in your favor. Cancer, your career, money, and relationships are all connected by one powerful theme today: emotional clarity. When you stop allowing fear to make your decisions, everything becomes easier. You may finally recognize which people genuinely support you. You may see which opportunities deserve your attention. You may understand where your money is going. And you may finally admit what you truly want from your future. You don't need to pretend that everything is fine when it isn't. But you also don't need to assume that everything will go wrong. There is a middle ground. Be realistic, but remain hopeful. The tarot suggests that you're entering a period of emotional maturity. You are learning how to care without losing yourself, how to love without becoming dependent, how to help without sacrificing your own stability, and how to let go without feeling like you're giving up. That is a powerful transformation. By the evening of August 12th, you may feel lighter. Something may finally make sense. A conversation may bring relief. A message may answer a question. Or perhaps you'll simply feel more certain about what you need to do next. You don't have to solve your entire life today. You only need to take the next right step. Maybe that means applying for the job. Maybe it means saving instead of spending. Maybe it means having the difficult conversation. Maybe it means walking away from something that has been draining you. Maybe it means finally giving yourself permission to move forward. Whatever that step is, take it with confidence. Cancer, the tarot wants you to remember something important. Your sensitivity is not weakness. Your ability to feel deeply is one of your greatest strengths. It allows you to understand people. It allows you to notice things others miss. It allows you to recognize when something isn't right. But you must learn to protect that sensitivity. Not everyone deserves access to your emotions. Not everyone deserves your explanation. Not everyone deserves another chance. Choose carefully who you allow into your inner world. There may be someone around you who has been taking more than they give. You may have been making excuses for them. Today, you may finally recognize the imbalance. You don't need to fight. You don't need to create drama. You can simply step back. Sometimes distance is the healthiest answer. And when you create that space, something beautiful happens. You have more energy for yourself, more energy for your career, more energy for your dreams, more energy for the people who genuinely love you. The final tarot message for Cancer on August 12th is about trusting the timing of your life. You may feel like you're behind. You're not. You may feel like everyone else is moving faster. They're not necessarily moving in the right direction. Your path has its own timing. Your healing has its own timing. Your financial growth has its own timing. Your love story has its own timing. Don't compare your chapter to someone else's. Something is being built for you. And the cards suggest that the foundation is becoming stronger. Your career can become more secure. Your financial situation can gradually improve. Your relationships can become more honest. And your emotional world can become lighter. But you must stop holding on to what has already completed its purpose. The unexpected event you're waiting for may come through a message. Person may reveal something. A professional opportunity may appear. A financial situation may begin changing. Or you may simply wake up one day and realize, I'm not afraid of this anymore. That realization could be the true turning point. So Cancer, on August 12th, keep your heart open but your boundaries strong. Listen carefully. Watch actions. Protect your finances. Don't rush love. Don't react from fear. And trust the quiet voice inside you. Because something is changing. You may not be able to see the whole picture yet, but the pieces are moving. And the tarot's final message is, what is leaving your life is making room for what finally belongs there. Don't chase what is running away. Don't force what isn't ready. And don't fear the unknown simply because you cannot control it. Sometimes the unknown is where your greatest blessing begins. August 12th may look like an ordinary day from the outside. But Cancer, Something inside your story could quietly begin to change. And once you recognize it, you may realize that the chapter you've been waiting for has already started. The cards have spoken. Now it's your turn to trust the message.